Righto guys, we've finally got a chance to give you a rig rundown on the MITS Hilux. Now you may have seen that it's been on a few four-wheel drive action tours, one up to Queensland and one I went down to in Tasmania, and we've given it absolute hell. So we're going to run you through some of the scuffs and scrapes and the setup and modifications we've chosen to run with. So up the front of the car, we're running a TJ and Winch bar with a TJ and Winch. We have a drifter recovery bridle and a set of steady spotlights. We did have a set of scrub bars on here running down some side steps, but if anyone's watched the four-wheel drive action trip with Timmy up in Queensland, you would have seen him absolutely nail the sill and completely ruin the side steps. Now since then, we've thrown on a set of Legend X sliders to take a bit more of a beating, and they held up pretty well in Tasmania. We've given the Hilux a few little engine mods. We've chosen a DPF back 3-inch exhaust, and we've had a tune done by the guys over at TuneWorks, works a treat on the sand dunes. So for wheels and tyres, we've chosen a 17-inch alloy wrapped in a Mickey Thompson 265/70 all-terrain. Now as you can see, they've taken a fair flogging, so we're going to swap them out for a set of Steelies, and we recommend doing that if you're going to do a lot of off-roading. Now for the suspension in the Hilux, we've chosen a 2-inch lift by TJM. So we've got the shocks and the springs in the front, a 400 kilo leaf pack in the back, and we've coupled it with a set of bags to take the weight. Now when me and Timmy load this up, we're very close to GVM, and we're going to be doing an upgrade very shortly. We also went with a 140 litre long range fuel tank, because with the weight this thing's carrying, it does suck the juice. We fitted a TJ Maretech snorkel, nice set of clear views, and up on top, we've got a Pioneer platform and backbone system from Rhino Rack. We've fitted a TJM high lift jack and shovel combo, and up on top, a nice set of Max Tracks. Inside the car, she's still pretty basic. We've got a GME 370C UHF and short whip. We've got the reversing camera coming through the mirror, and to keep it a bit cleaner, we've got a set of RB seat covers and 3D matrix floor mats. Now for the part that you're probably most interested in, it's the MITS alloy tray and canopy package. Now we've kitted it out with an 1850 long tray by 1870 wide, paired it with a 1600 two-door canopy. We've got a set of 1 metre under tray boxes, nice big set of flared mud guards, and a headboard water tank. Now inside the under tray box, one of the best mods we've done is mounted a single cylinder ARB air compressor. Just makes it so simple getting off the beach. Around the back of the tray, we've got a huge 1500 trundle that's fully sealed. We've got a few accessories like the jerry can holder, drop down ladder, and a spare wheel mount that's good for a 35-inch tyre. Up on top, we've mounted our canopy length roof rack and a 180-degree Darchi awning. Now, because this roof rack's been constructed using Unistrut, makes it super simple to mount pretty much whatever you want to it. So inside the canopy, we've chosen to run with an ES150 drop-down slide and a 60-litre Waco, as well as a 609 drawer and table combo. And when it comes to your fridges, there's a few options to choose from. From the ES Clearview range, we do the 150, we do the ES220, we also do a Bushman's 85 upright and a 110 upright, if you want to go that way. There's also a range of drawer systems that you can marry up to it. So whether you're a tourer or a tradie, there's going to be a configuration that'll suit you. Now, the electrical package that we chose for the Hilux is what we call the full off-the-grid EnerDrive system, and it consists of a 40 amp DC-DC charger, a 40 amp AC charger, a 2000 watt inverter, a 200 amp hour lithium battery, as well as a 180 watt solar panel on the roof, all controlled by a Marine panel. Now, this is great for when we're in Tasmania, we're cooking steaks and stews on the induction cooker. We even had an espresso machine with coffee pods, but you'll notice I always carry my Weber because I haven't completely lost touch with the common man. Now around the other side of the canopy, we've chosen to leave it pretty empty because taking off on the weekends is good to throw your firewood, your swags, a bit of fishing tackle and your camp chairs and just take off and hit the beach. So as you can see, there really isn't much more we can do to this Hilux, and the total builds come in at around $100,000. But the fact that on a Friday afternoon, I can go home, pack the kids and the wife up, and the world's basically my oyster. I don't have to worry about power, I don't have to worry about water. I've got plenty of recovery gear. And just last weekend, we took off to the beach on a Saturday night. We had a little fire and a barbecue with the kids. We got up bright and early on a Sunday morning and headed out to Awabba. We found ourselves a really tricky, muddy track. Got so stuck.
What's happened, babe? What have you done?
But because we had all the recovery gear, we're out in a pinch, nice and safe.
Yep, keep going, keep going. Yep.
I hope this video has given you a good idea of just how much fun you can have with the new dual cab utes, and I hope to see us out on the tracks.